File naming for coding standards. In most projects that you're going to get, especially in your undergraduate career, you're going to be kind of told what files are going to be there, especially in data structures or something under that, or prerequisite to that. You're going to be told. And that's because honestly we want to be able to find the file that we're looking for if there's an issue, especially again if we're trying to help you, or also if we're scripting this and doing unit tests on it, we need to know which file it's really going to be from so that we can test it. That's really not too far off from what you're going to be doing in your real coding life as it is. But for every project you're going to have a driver.cpp that's going to contain only the main function which is required. Now you're thinking, well, main, yeah, it makes sense, right? Because main calls everything else, creates a initialization or instantiation of some other object. That's really it. So you may be going from a really large driver file that has main and many other functions in it to, frankly, we should only see the main in there, and that's about it, because it's including other files with the includes, and then it's calling other instances that are from those includes and go from there. So it's also a little bit helpful when we do that to frankly figure out if there's an error somewhere, we know where to go within a file instead of a really long file. It just makes it easier on us and on you in reality. The executable should be named driver.out. Now be careful, I've seen output.out, I've used output.out, but be careful on that. So we want to be consistent, it should be driver.out so that we know this is the output starting from the drivers. That's another naming convention for file naming and stuff like that. All C++ classes are defined in a separate header file. And we bring this up because some of you've done Java and you actually do it all in one big file. This is not Java. This is C++. What we're going to do is we're going to have one header that's going to have all your function signatures in it, and then you're going to have a source file that will actually have the real functions that are associated with that file. Now, I also bring that up because when we get to make files, you have to do that a little bit differently to make sure that you include both the .h and the source or the .cpp. And I'll leave it at that.